Hello and welcome to Stripe Modern Business Card help video. My name is Maria and I will be your guide throughout this tutorial. In this introduction video, I'll show you how to find and download fonts used in this template, and also I'll show you how to find, download, and edit the QR code. Before we start, let's see the template structure and what file types you can find there. Okay, so once you download the template, first order of business is to extract files. Once your template has been extracted, you'll see three different folders. Info folder, where you can find the information about the template and the font file. CC folder, with the files optimized for CC versions of Adobe software. And CS5 folder, with the files optimized for CS5 versions of Adobe software. Depending on the software version you have, open the corresponding folder, and here you'll find folder named with file type extensions like PSD for Photoshop, INDD for InDesign, etc. Before we start opening the corresponding templates, let's find the fonts used in this template. You can either open the info PDF file, and let me just put this on a full page, and here in the font sections you have the fonts that are being used in this template. All you have to do is click on the download button and it will take you directly to the fonts page, where you will need to download and install this font on your computer. Now, if you can't for some reason open the PDF file, here's the text file, and all you have to do is copy the link and you will automatically be sent to the page where the font needs to be downloaded. Now let's talk about the QR code. I'm using, for creating the QR codes, I'm using the online barcode generator, and here's the web address for it. But if you're using some other online generator, that's perfectly fine. All you have to do is type in barcode generator in Google and you'll find loads of these types of websites. Now, I have chosen the QR code, and in this instance I'm just going to choose my website to be QR code. And once I'm done, I'm just going to click on create and then download the Illustrator version. And the reason why I'm doing this is because now I can edit this vector version not only to use in Illustrator files, but I can also use it in Photoshop files. So I can use it either as a raster image or as a vector image. Now once I've downloaded this file, I'm going to open the Adobe Illustrator and I'm going to open the file there. I'm just going to drag it here. Okay, once the file is open, just move this. Once I have the files open, what I like to do first is just select the entire QR code, go to the artboard tool, and then in presets, fit to selected art. Now the second thing I'm going to do is ungroup this. So I right click and ungroup. I'm going to select all the black color here. I'm going to go to Window and then Pathfinder, transparency to borrow. It's just eluding me for now. Here it is, Pathfinder. And then I'm just going to unite the entire design, so I don't have to click on each and every one of these squares you have seen. So now I have a single color and the background color. I'm going to save it because as you can see, the QR code goes on the white, but let me just delete this white color so we just have QR code on the artboard. Now the second thing I'm going to do is that once you download your QR code, it's going to be downloaded in RGBT mode. So I need to change the color mode. I go to File, Document Color Mode, and I'm going to choose CMYK. And now the only thing left is to make it pure black. Oops. 000 100%. And now that I'm done, I'm just going to save it as my QR code. And now I'm saving it in the vector version, so if I need to scale it up, I can do that without losing any of the resolution. Now that I have this open, I'm going to open the QR code that came with the template. This is the default QR code, and basically it only says something like hello, thank you for purchasing this material, so you need to change it in order to work for you. And while I have my Illustrator file open, I'm going to select the QR code, go to Control-C, and then once I'm back in the Photoshop, I'm going to go Control-V, where I'll get different options on how I want to paste this object, and I'm going to paste it as a shape layer. Now the QR code, the original one, you can just delete it. I'm just going to turn it off for this tutorial. So I'm going to go to my QR code, go to Control-T, scale it down, accept this change, and just go to File, Save. And once it's been saved, now it's going to be updated in InDesign, in Illustrator, everywhere where I've used this particular QR code. And when it comes to Photoshop, I'm going to show you how to edit the smart object in Photoshop and how to use this QR code we have just created. Now that we have set up our QR codes and we have our fonts installed, let's start with editing the template. In the next video, we'll edit the template in Adobe Illustrator. See you!